WWE Money in the Bank starts with the men's ladder match, Butch versus Shinsuke Nakamura versus Santos Escobar versus Damian Priest versus Logan Paul versus LA Knight versus Ricochet, and Logan and Ricochet get thrown off the ladder and bounce off the ropes and crash through tables, and Priest wins the match. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the women's tag titles, and during the match, Shayna drops Ronda from behind and chokes her out, then walks off, and Raquel hits a powerbomb, and Liv hits Oblivion for the win. New champions. Matt Riddle versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship, and Gunther wins with an ankle lock. After the match, Drew McIntyre returns and drops Gunther with a Claymore kick. Dominic Mysterio with Rhea Ripley in his corner versus Cody Rhodes, and Cody wins with a Crossroads. John Cena has a surprise appearance and asks a loud crowd in London, England if they want a WrestleMania there, but Grayson Waller comes out and says it should be in Australia, mate, and he hits Cena, but Cena drops Waller with an FU. Zoe Stark versus Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus versus Zelina Vega versus Bayley versus Io Sky in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, and Io handcuffs Becky to Bayley, then climbs the ladder and wins the match. Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, and as Finn Balor's going for the coup de grace, Damian Priest walks out with his briefcase, and Seth wins with a curb stomp. The Usos, Jimmy and Jay versus Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa in the Bloodline Civil War in the main event. Solo takes himself out through the announcers table, and Usos hit super kicks on Roman, then Jay hits a splash and pins Roman for the win, the first time Roman's been pinned in over 3.5 years. We'll see you next time for the next pay-per-view review.